Welcome to my channel. Yes, I got new hair, guys, and I just did it today, but I did do a video on my hair color and how I got this fun little fall hairstyle color going on, and I'll have that video next week. But I just got my Rare Beauty holiday stuff in the mail. It took forever, but I got the two eyeshadow palettes that we're going to be trying out today, and I got the Best of Rare little holiday sets. They're super cute. So we're going to be getting into swatches and trying these out on my face. I do have a Rare playlist of some of the other stuff that is in the collection, like the foundation, the concealer, highlighter, the other lip shades. So if you're curious about that, I'll have that in my Rare Beauty playlist and also linked down below in my description box. But we're gonna get into all of this. So first off, we have the Best of Rare Mini Lip Souffle Matte Lip Cream Duo. These are super cute. I decided to pick these up because I don't have these shades, and these are $15 each. Super cute. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. So in the set you get the shade Fearless and Inspire, and I do have some other shades by Rare as well, so you can kind of see the difference in the packaging. This shade is Courage and this is Fearless, but yes, I've been obsessed with these so far, so I'm really excited to have new shades, and I love minis. And then this next one is also $15. This is the Lip and Cheek two-piece mini little duo set. I did end up returning my blushes because I wanted to get these sets, and because the blushes are so pigmented, I thought that it was a little bit of a better deal to get these little mini ones, because I think these mini ones are gonna last for a long time. So this is in Bliss. I have tried this on my channel before, and the lip balm is in the shade Thankful, and it's so cute and tiny. I love it so much. And I do have one of the full-size lip balms in comparison, and the lip balms that I have that are in the full size are in Appreciate. I'm gonna have to return this one. I didn't realize I had two Thankfuls, so yes. Didn't realize that. This is the Big Mama set. So this one is $28, and this is a Lip and Cheek 4-piece mini set, which has two of the blushes. One of them is in Joy and the other one is in Love. And I'm gonna try out Love today because I did have the full size of Bliss and Joy, and I haven't tried Love out yet, and I think it'd look really pretty with bronzer and my new hair color. And then there's another lip souffle in here, and this one is in the shade Transform, which I think looks really good with the shade Love. And then the lip balm is in the shade Support, which does look pretty similar to Thankful. I'm gonna swatch these next to each other because I don't really know. Wow, they're really close together. So this is Support and this is Thankful. They're very close. This one has a little bit more of a mauve, and this one is a little more warm toned, but they're super close together in shades. And now let's get into these palettes. They are really pretty. I love the way that they did the packaging. So this one is the Magnetic Spirit palette, and this one is the Confident Energy palette. These are both $25 each. I'm a little skeptical because these are all shimmer palettes, but upon seeing them in person, I do feel like there's a lot of shades that are very easy to use. A lot of these shades I feel like you can just sweep all over your eye and go, or you can just put a little bit of brown in your crease, pat this all over your eye with your finger and run out the door. So I do kind of like that. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna go through the swatches. I'm gonna start off with the green palette. So we have Trust, Elevate, Strong, Gutsy, Willpower, and Boost. And then for the purple palette, we have, I think this is a Blaze. Ignite, Power, Clarity, Grounded, and Passion. And I do like the purple palette more because I do like these two shades on the end, Passion and a Blaze. I think these are really pretty. I wish most of the palette was like this shade with a kind of sparkly iridescence, and this shade is absolutely stunning and I'm very excited to use it for my hair color. But I feel like it's a little bit easier to get like a cohesive look. I don't know if I just prefer the purple, but this one seems a little off to me. Like I feel like this shade could have been like a bright orange or like a very rich pumpkin-y orange, and I feel like it would have gone really well with the green and the blue. I don't know, so I'm gonna try and use both of these palettes, but first, before I zoom you guys in, I do wanna try out the blush. I just finished doing my foundation and bronzer and everything, so I wanna try out the shade Love. Let's see what the applicator looks like. Oh, it's so cute. It looks like a lipstick applicator. It is literally a mini of the other one. I'm gonna try and work really fast because these kind of dry. Boop, 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 boop. You can see how pigmented these are. So yeah, I much prefer having minis because these are so pigmented. But oh, I really like this shade. It is like a natural, like almost sunburnt-y kind of look. All right, we got a little more pigmented on this side. That's the one problem I have with these blushes, is that I feel like I get a little too pigmented on one side and I'm over here like over blushing, but it's fine. I've been so obsessed with liquid blushes and cream blushes that I am living my best life. I don't know why I much rather prefer a cream blush over a regular powder blush. And I don't have any of these three shades, so I'm gonna do my eyeshadow and then pick which one I should use. I don't think I'm gonna be using the lip balm, but I'm gonna go and prime my eyes with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. Zoom you guys in and we're gonna get into these eyeshadow palettes. Eyes are primed and I'm ready to get into these palettes. I think I'm gonna be using a little bit of each palette, and I feel like I'm gonna mostly use this palette, but I really want to use this green shade, so we're gonna get into this. I am gonna use a matte brown. I don't know, I can normally cave in and do all shimmery looks, but for some reason I just feel like I need a matte brown, so I'm gonna use the Hocus Pocus palette in the shade On Toast. The mirrors in these are actually really good, but I'm just gonna lightly fluff this just really lightly into my crease. All right, now I'm gonna take the Magnetic Spirits palette and this shade right here, and I'm gonna place this on my outer corner. Ooh, that is a little bit darker than what I was expecting. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a little bit lighter, but we're gonna roll with it. And then I'm gonna lightly blend it into my crease, or at least try to. This is way more shimmery than what I thought. So I've been wiping off my brush because these go a long way. These are very pigmented, but it is blending out. And then I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of that matte shade and just further kind of intensify the matte. All right, now I'm gonna take this green shade from the Confident Energy palette, and I'm gonna put this shade all over my lid. I am using it dry because these are intense. I don't know what the heck, these are very, very, very intense and pigmented shimmers. You really don't have to wet them, but those two shades went really well together. I do have a little bit of fallout. The next time I use this palette, I'll probably do my foundation afterwards. And then I'm gonna take this shade and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone just a little bit. Oh, this does have way more of like a greeny hue to it. Oh, that looks really nice with the greens. Now I'm gonna take this shade. I'm gonna put it underneath my lower lash line. I think a little bit of this pink would look pretty cool. These are so pigmented. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of these palettes when I first saw them, but I was like, oh, I really like all the other rare stuff. And now using these are some bomb shimmer shades. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this one again and just gonna put it on the outer lower lash line, kind of blend everything together. And now for the shade, I've been dying to use this one. Oh my gosh, this one looks so pretty. I'm gonna go ham on my inner corner because this shade is just absolutely stunning. This shade and the shade on my outer corner and literally all the shades that I have on my eyes are the shades that I was like, I think I'm gonna get these palettes. I love. And then I'm gonna actually use this shade to use it as a highlight. Oh yeah, that one's pretty. These are such pretty shimmers. I was really not expecting them to be this good. I'm actually very pleasantly pleased with how well these are working out. All right, and this is the eyeshadow look a little bit more up close for you guys. I might have a little bit of fallout, but I would definitely suggest doing this. Doing your foundation last, but I think these look really pretty. I think this is a nice kind of brighter fall look. I'm gonna do my mascara and everything off of camera, and we're gonna put one of these lip shades on, and I'll give you guys some of my final thoughts. All right, and this is what the eyes look like all done. Now I'm gonna put on Fearless. I've heard a ton of good things about Fearless and as a shade by Rare, and my friend Crystal, my friend Nessa love this shade, so I'm very excited to try it out. I think it'll work with this look. All right, and this is what Fearless looks like. I am actually very, very impressed with these Rare Beauty palettes. I was not expecting to be impressed. I was kind of gonna be like, meh, is what I thought I was gonna be like, but these shimmers are actually very pigmented, very creamy. Even this shade has a lot of like dimension to it. I do like these shimmer formulas more than the Snap Shadow palettes from Fenty. For whatever reason, I just am not a big fan of the Snap Shadow palettes. The shimmer shades, not a big fan of them. But this Rare Beauty palette's definitely stepped it up. And I do like that you can use a lot of these shades just like all over your lid. Like I'm pretty sure I could have just put the brown and just a green all over my lid with some of that matte brown underneath my lower lash line. Called it a day, was done, and it still would have looked bomb. But I wanted to try out a couple more shades, but yeah, I am impressed, and I'm probably gonna keep these and test them out a little bit longer. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram to see more looks with the Rare Beauty palettes. But let me know, have you guys picked them up? I know they looked so boring. I was so disappointed because the little sneak peeks were so cool of this outer packaging, and then the inside I was like, what is this? But putting it on your eyes, totally different story. And I'm happy to have a few more shades of these lip soufflés. These are my favorite formula right now. They are so nice, moisturizing. They don't look very, they don't emphasize like lines and crustiness on your lips, and they almost have that like blotted lip look to them. Let me know what you guys think of this new hair color. I feel like I did a pretty good job matching my natural hair color. All of this for up to here is like all of my natural, and I just kind of pulled it down and added some orange underneath. So Qmee. But if you guys want to check out my last palette review, I did a review over the Morphe 35XO palette, which is their holiday palette. So if you want more holiday palette videos, that video will be right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. We click on it and subscribe to my channel.